best and probably the only way for me.
What's the biggest crowd you probably think, even as far back as you can think, that you've probably performed in front of?
Okay, well, of course not including TV work, because it goes out to millions. Live work, of course, I think 25,000 so far when I performed as alongside Elton John, actually, at a Hull football stadium. It was in the UK. It's the north of England, and it was I think it was a breathtaking experience. But my dad and my manager Alan, they were there. Well, actually, a lot of my family were there for that day because it was in England, and so it was a big special event. So everyone came. But my dad and my manager always make the joke that they were terrified, and I was cool as a cucumber. I don't know what it is when I go onto stage, but I'm really more excited than I am nervous. I just see that crowd, and I just see the band there, and I just want to get out. Just want to get out and perform and sing. And I hate all the build-up, hours before rehearsals and sound checks and things. And really, I just want to get on with it. So it was a huge day, and many hours before spent rehearsing, getting ready for it, and it was a breathtaking experience to see 25,000 people in front of you. I don't think I'll ever forget it.
How does, a lot of people probably asking, or have asked, or will ask, any way you look at it, how does a person, especially of the age you were when you did that, how can you walk up there and do that in front of that many people? I mean, is there's no anxiety there? I mean, you weren't nervous at all?
I really don't know what answer to give you to answer that, really, because it's just what I've always done. I don't know. I think it's either built in you to be like that or not. There's many artists and performers that get terrified before they go on stage, but they need it. My manager Alan has worked with many people he's told me about before that get really very, very nervous and can't be around people. They almost need to completely be away from everyone and be away from life, just to sit in a room for maybe an hour. Some people really take it to the extreme, but it works for them. They really sit in darkness for an hour, for example, just before they go on stage, and then they feel comfortable and calm and relaxed and ready. I think partly the way I am is due to the fact that I've never built myself like that. I think if you put that in you in the beginning, then it's almost a mental thing that you take it with you. Even if you don't need it, you feel you need to do it. Like good luck charms and things like this, I think a lot of people have them, and I have been given a few by people, but I've never really taken them with me and believed in them, because I remember the very first TV show I went to do, I was given a good luck charm by my nan, like a little bracelet, I think, and I walked out the door and I said to my dad, "Oh no, I haven't brought the good luck charm," really rushing to find it, and he said, "Deck, don't bring it." And it was good advice from him, because I think you can almost build yourself up to believe in these things, or not believe, you can believe in them, but to build yourself up to actually need them, and that's a very bad situation to be in. You forget it and suddenly you're panicking backstage. So I've always tried to keep myself calm and just relaxed about the situation, and so after a while, going on stage just becomes like, I don't know, talking on the radio for you. It's just what I do, and it's more of as I say, it's more of an excitement. There is an anxiety, as you said about, and there's a huge adrenaline as well. But it's never really nerves. It's sort of just a huge adrenaline that needs to be released. And when I walk onto stage and I start singing, or the band start playing or something, that's it. It's free, and you're comfortable and you're ready.
I know your CD, I'm almost positive I should say that your CD, Thank You, when it was released over in Germany and stuff, was in probably, the retail stores or the CD stores around the country there. When your CD hit the stores, and your other CD may have too, but I guess since I'm not over there, I don't know what's on their music shelves. But have you ever had a desire to go and buy it the first day it came out, or go and put your CD in the front of the row, or?
Well, it's probably something that should actually be a secret now, but I'll tell you. Yeah, I have, and I've done it. That's even more to the point. I think everyone has in the beginning. I'm sure big sort of superstars that have been going for years don't have that desire or still do it. I can't really imagine, for example, George Michael going into a store in London or New York or something, and right, I'll just put that to the front, okay. Promotion. But starting off in the beginning, it's all the fun of it. You know, we did lots of TV shows last time in Germany for the Thank You album, and in between rehearsals or after a show, you haven't really got a lot to do. You know, you do the show and it's back to the hotel and that's it, over. And especially being in a foreign country where there's nothing for you to watch on TV other than CNN or BBC World News. You know, it's not very eventful. So yeah, we'd go out for the night to dinner, and then we'd look around the music store to see how the album was doing, how many they had in the store. It's very funny actually. I put on a big coat and walk around and. So people
and then about a year and a half, I did 14-time competitions, and quite amazingly, I wasn't going in it to win it. I was just enjoying it. I won 12 of the 14. Oh, while I'm here, one place I really would like to visit is the Olympic Stadium where the World Cup final was held.
I'm going to tell you, it's not strange at all, because I've actually asked a lot of people everything from like big time number one single every time a song comes out people to just normal people to indie label people, and they all do it. They all tell me they do it. So you're not the only one. It's just kind of interesting to find, to some people, I guess, always have that question on their mind. But I actually know for
fans need to do it for us.
Well, that's actually what I was getting at. I actually know for a fact 2 fan clubs that we were doing a interview with an artist, and what we strive and try to do is handle it professional, but we try to do it from a fan's point of view, because it's really the fans that we're trying to bring the stuff to. So we'll kind of observe the fans, like, doing stuff and whatnot. And we were in a record store a couple times, actually, and we weren't even really, following anyone around, I guess, to say. I mean, I don't want to sound like we're stalking people. But there was actually a group of people, and they had on the T-shirt of the particular artist in these 2 situations. And they were moving this artist's CDs to the front of the rows, all of them. In the music store, and they were like, if there was a tall rack and the CD was down on the bottom, they'd actually physically remove the card from the bottom and put it eye level, and put the other one down towards the bottom. But so no, it's definitely not unheard of. A lot of people do that, and why not? Well, a lot of people don't understand, and I know you've said this on your videos before too. When you're doing a song, you might not hear the final product yourself until it gets cut on CDs sometimes. I mean, it's you do your part, you cut the track over and over and over and over again, and then if the music isn't right in the background, it starts all over and over and over again, and it gets, you hear so many things that to actually sit down and hear what people are buying, sometimes you have to get the CD, because everything's scattered, and you're running around. I mean, you might be in the studio for 4 hours this day laying down a track, and then going off and doing a TV show and coming back and laying down the same track, other portions of it for 4 hours. It's not cut and dry, and I totally understand. I mean, we actually, I've asked many artists about the trip from I got the song. Let's cut it all the